Hey everybody, it's Josh from CollectionDX, and today we are going to take a look at my favorite new toys. These are the Toynami Shogun Warriors Jumbo Go Lion and Dairugger 15. They are amazing. If you like big toys, if you like jumbos, if you like Voltron. So, for those of you who don't know, Jumbo Machinders are 2-foot tall robots popularized in the 70s by Popey and then later brought over by Mattel. A lot of kids had them. They're made out of shampoo bottom material. They're very simple in design, but a lot of fun. A lot of collectors love them. There's a lot of collectors who are nuts over anything that's jumbo or jumbo-like. Key jumbo things are missile firing, roller skates on the wheels, polyethylene, shampoo bottle material construction, neutral pose, but the most important one is 2 feet tall. So flash forward a little bit, Bandai did the Jumbo Machinder Neo. So this is 2 feet tall. It does have firing fists. It is made out of vinyl and hard plastic. Jumbo purists would argue it's not a jumbo. I say it says jumbo on the box. It's a jumbo, and it's 2 feet tall, and it's very cool looking, even though it's like a big SOC. So all was well and good. Then Super 7 said, wait a second, we want to make a true jumbo. They got the license from Lucasfilm. They made the Super Shogun, not the Shogun Warrior, the Super Shogun. This is very much in the style of the classic jumbo. Roller skate feet, polyethylene construction, 2 feet tall, neutral pose, shooting fist. Very cool. So those are kind of jumbos in a nutshell. So one thing that they never made, although they did make a Golion jumbo in Japan, they never made a Dairugger one. So years and years go by, and Toynami acquires the rights to the Shogun Warriors name. Shogun Warriors were the name that some of these jumbos were released in America in the 70s under. It only lasted for a few years and then disappeared, but influenced a generation. So now George has the name and he says, you know what? I'm going to make some new jumbos. So realities of manufacturing being what they are, can't make them out of poly due to price concerns. I mean, this thing was $300, and you know, it's just mass market. It's $300 just doesn't work. So these are made out of vinyl. The poses are a little more dynamic than your classic jumbo. They don't shoot anything. They don't have firing fists. They don't have roller skate wheels. So whether or not you consider them a jumbo as a jumbo purist, that is going to be your deal. I think they fit in well enough, and they are big-ass, awesome Voltron toys, so they are good in my book. So first thing, we'll go over the Go Lion, which is the Voltron 3, the Lion Voltron, okay? So this head is made out of vinyl, which the classic jumbos were, which is nice because you don't often get to see the face of Voltron kind of in such detail as it is here. He's a handsome fellow. So these are hard vinyl. Could break off, so if a kid play them, not for kids, okay? This is all vinyl. There is a small waist joint, okay? The legs do swivel, and then the feet actually can rotate if you wanted them to. The arms rotate. At the elbow, it's got a rotation, and the fist rotates. A little tight, but it'll do it. And notice, as opposed to the picture on the box, the hands are cut open. So that's kind of nice. So, actually, reasonably articulated, all things considered. So you can, depending on how you want to pose him, you know, the angle the arms will go out a little bit or come in a little bit. So he's not dynamic per se, but he's pretty cool. Listen to the weight in this thing too, right? I mean, come on. That's solid. I mean, it's not solid vinyl. It is hollow vinyl, but it's very thick, firm vinyl. Okay, on the back you have the wings. The wings are more of like an ABS. The hard, glued-on pieces. Not a lot of detail on the back. It's very simple, very much kind of the animation model. My only complaint with this guy is if you look at it at a certain level, you could see how it bows up here a little bit. I think I just need to hit this with a hairdryer and bring that down a little bit, because if you kind of just push it down, you can see it straightens out a little bit. I also think, and I can't confirm this, I think there's a metal skeleton inside this thing. At least a couple of supporting wires, because a vinyl piece this big is going to be very heavy, and over time it could slouch. So I think that there's some kind of internal structure that just kind of will keep it over time. So that's well and good, but you know, we've got a million Voltron 3 Lion toys out there. They're not particularly hard to find. They made the Jumbo in Japan. LJN came out with the remote control Voltron, which is an Americanized version of it. So we've had a 2-foot version. That toy is actually really good. Trendmasters did a 20-inch one. I mean, there's a lot of them, okay? But this baby right here, this is all new. There's never been a 2-foot tall Voltron 1, aka Dairugger 15, aka the vehicle Voltron. So check this bad boy out. I am in love with this piece, okay? So first of all, it's actually, I think, more of a neutral stance than the Lion one. It's almost more of a true Jumbo stance, which is really not that far off, I think, than if they had designed it back then. It would have made a little more perpendicular, I think, in the older version. But in terms of the blockiness of the toy, I think they nailed it. So what's really cool about this is that, well, there's so many cool things about it. So we'll go from the top. So first of all, very nice head, turns, okay. Some of the fins are actually separately molded pieces glued on. Shoulders turn. These discs. Now I haven't told you this, but originally this was shown with no discs. No, they call them discs, the helicopter propellers. So I was at Toy Fair and I said to George, the guy who runs Toynami, I said, "Look, dude, you gotta have those on there. Like, that's the classic, like the propellers on the shoulders. You gotta have them." And he's like, "Just for you, boom, propeller shoulders. They don't spin, and they're made out of a hard ABS, so they're pretty durable. But yeah, I'm glad they're there, because I think it would look silly without them. The smaller version doesn't have them. I think it's just missing something." So you've got articulation in the shoulder. Like I said, I'm doing this one-handed. The joints are reasonably stiff, and you can see here that it is a good, you know, you have swivel in the elbows. This one, the fists do not turn, but check out this hand. Like, this is solid. Not, I mean, that's awesome. Like, you want to shake his hand and say, "How you doing? Nice to meet you, Mr. Dairugger." Okay, so other arm, same thing. So we get down here to the leg. Ooh, I'm touching his area. Sorry, stranger danger. Okay, so yeah, we have it does rotate at the hip. Okay, and it'll rotate a little bit here, I think. Actually, you know what? Let me put you down for a minute and see. Yeah, so really, I mean, it doesn't really rotate there. You see that good? No, that's not bad. I bet you're like, "Oh, I can not have motion sickness anymore." But no, we're gonna put you back on cam. No tripod today. It's a no tripod day. So the feet are articulated. They swivel, which is kind of nice. Unfortunately, even though they are car wheels, the wheels do not turn. You could probably mod it pretty easy to turn, but they do not turn. Okay. So look at that. They get the nice tread detail on the back of the aqua units. That's kind of cool. You also have tread detail all the way up the back. Nice. There is a waist joint. Not much of one, but I mean, these things only move so much. Once again, I'm holding it with one hand, so it's tough, but yeah, it turns, okay? Trust me on that one. It turns. The ship on the front is not removable, but is hard ABS, like kind of hollow ABS plastic. So not vinyl like the rest of the toy. So, give you an idea, I'll do some cool poses with these guys. You'll have to just wait and see what I'm going to do. Give it a little turn. Go there. And you're going to go here. Alright, so what's cool about them is you can do stuff like that. I mean, that's pretty cool. Right? Right? Come on. So, cool stuff. I agree. Question is, how much do they cost? I don't know, but I'm going to look it up on the internet. $250. Right about. And that's pretty much, it's expensive. You gotta love Voltron. But I think you get something really cool for $250. 500 pieces are being made, and that's it. No more. I think if you're a cool Voltron nutty collector, I think you'd be into it. I think Jumbo fans really should have them in their collections because they're Jumbo sized and Jumbo like. If you're a Jumbo collector, you've bought things that resemble Jumbos less than this. Put it that way, okay? So, these are made by Toynami. They are Shogun Warriors. That's right, new Shogun Warrior toys. Not labeled as Voltron, I do believe, because of licensing issues, perhaps. But there you go. Voltron Jumbos. Vehicle Voltron. You go, I don't like the Vehicle Voltron. You suck. Vehicle Voltron's awesome. He's better. Oh, something else I thought was cool, I wanted to show you that, is that the Vehicle Voltron is actually made out of 15 pieces. Each ship is actually a different molded piece. So, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's right. 15 parts, 15 vehicles. That's pretty damn awesome, okay? So, yeah. This is Josh from CollectionDX. Go buy a Voltron / Shogun Warrior / Jumbo / Go Lion / Dairugger because they're awesome, and I would love to see more of these made, and I think you would too. So they won't make more if these don't sell. So about $250. Go get it. You'll love it. All right. It's Josh from CollectionDX.